Welcome to Matt Bayeski YouTube channel. A little bit exhausted today, to be honest. I've been working non-stop, cleaned the car out, been all over, up and down Marbella, back twice, a few meetings. Yeah, really busy, really busy. I'm just about to work on some amazing lemon quartz. I might even do a new video on something that I don't know whether I've put out there or not. That's I'll save that as a surprise. Shush. I'll do a video on a very beautiful crystal. Yeah, so don't really know what to say really. You all know. Yeah, I've got to be really careful now. I can't say anything because if some scallywag reports it, we're now living in dystopia. Now we're actually now living in an Adolf Hitler regime without even realizing. You are and I am. It's just that maybe it might not have affected you yet, but when it does, you'll see how it feels. You're going to wake up and think, Jesus Christ, he was right. And can you imagine not being able to say something because it may cause an issue to either you or somebody else? You know, the summit I've got here, right? The summit I've got here, it's called Bessanitz. It was something that I was going to do for somebody who has a radio show. But because it goes under a category of something that is now deemed as illegal, not illegal, but unethical. I don't actually know what it is, but because I want to support a certain radio station that often has me on through the year and gives me and literally thousands of people a chance to share our truth, which the mainstream media, you see, I can't even say that now. I can't even speak about that. It's gone. We are now living in a totalitarian regime. I can't even say that neither. I am now classed as a terrorist. What, for wanting to help somebody, for sharing my truth, my opinion? I mean, what has the world become? This is so scary now. It should be sending shivers down every single human being in this world. You know, and these people, you know, religious, non-religious, healthy, non-healthy, you're all good. It's all coming to you. It's all coming to you. It'll catch up because drip, drip, drip. Each person is going to catch up to. Oh, it's not going to affect me until it does. Oh, yes, it will. It's going to affect everybody. You see, what I'm fighting for is your freedom. Your freedom to speak. Doesn't matter what you say, your freedom to speak. You don't cause any harm. You're not hurting people. But if you have an opinion, then that means that we're all going to be shut down unless what you say goes in line with what these psychopaths are pushing. Can't even say that neither. So I guess the only way I can talk is in riddles. If you've ever listened to me on a radio show in the past year, it's one of the biggest shows in the world. And because darkness knows this, it attacks it through let's say people with no brains and people who have a bigger agenda that want to make a lot of money, and they're basically bullies. And you know what bullies do? Whenever somebody tells the truth, they go and beat them, right? Or they go and stop them, or they go and close their bank account down. Okay, you get what I'm saying? So the way I'm gonna do this today is a little bit clever, and I think you know. And that is, what I'd like to say is that, in my humble opinion, in the years that I've done this, there's only been one radio show that I really recommend. And not because I go on it, because I go on loads of radio shows, but this one in particular. It's of a guy who basically sometimes rants about what we wish we could rant about, but we can't. So he's got that voice for us. But more importantly, he brings people on the show who that darkness out there will not allow. And these people are so refreshing, it makes you realize you're not crazy and you're not alone. Now, this darkness that we're in, this battle between good and bad, evil and good and God, is trying to attack this certain radio show. And it stopped it in so many ways, and it's trying to stop it completely. So I guess I'm asking you to help me become a warrior and fight back. So every month, if you can just offer a few euros, even if it's €1 or €2 standing order, just go and help. Just go there now and support. That's what this is. It's supporting a show that gives you and I necessary information Monday to Thursday, and then on Sunday a beautiful, amazing, heart-touching music melody that is just incredible, blows me away. I go down to the beach purposely for it on a Sunday. But through the rest of the week, Maxegan, all the greats in this world have been on. The Ikes and the Jordan Maxwells and all the doctors who have been struck off for trying to help you and I, trying to speak out for God, try to speak out for the goodness and the goddess within you and the God within you and the love and the compassion and the truth. So help me God. Nowhere else. Everywhere else is just lies these days. So I was going to do something with that Moldavite, but I can't because I've been told not to by him. Although he's absolutely overjoyed that I do try and help, they'll stop him. So the only way we can do it is to recommend, share, and try and support. So I guess I'm asking you today, I'm going to support the show in a way that I can afford. And I guess I'm just reaching out to you guys, if you know who I'm talking about. If you could, maybe I'm okay to leave a link below. I don't think that he would be into trouble with that. Are we going to get into trouble? I never asked. But what's wrong with saying to support something that we believe in, and we believe in the people who are on that show? Whether we do or we don't, at least it's refreshing to hear a different conversation, a different opinion, a different point of view, a different experience that you will never get on the mainstream. Never. It is complete and utter darkness now, as we all know. And it's pushing this agenda tighter and tighter around all our necks. And I guess ultimately I'm making this video to say, what would we do without him? What would we do without everybody who goes on that show to help us feel better after that 2 hours every night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? It's a relief. It's a release. It's sometimes challenging. It's sometimes painful to hear. But you know what? I'd rather know the truth than things being covered up and not told to me. At least I can do something with it, or not. But at least it's for me, the only outlet I can release. To hear my fellow brothers and sisters, the common people, just tell it as it is. Nowhere else. Not in my opinion. So, if you would, today, tomorrow, next week, whenever you've got a few bob, even if it's a couple of quid, make just a donation or a standing order. I mean, I think a standing order, I was thinking if you could have a standing order every month for everybody who puts a couple of pounds, a couple of euros, a couple of dollars, a standing order that doesn't really truly affect us that much, but actually we get so much out of that show. We're not only contributing, we're keeping our show alive. So I'll make this promise to you now. When I put this phone down, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to make a contribution as best as I can. I guess this is the time that we have to, come together and help each other, especially when it's one light that shines so bright for us every night. And that's it really, that's what I've been thinking. I guess that's the only thing that's important to me tonight. I've been thinking about it all day. So if you can, please support that amazing. If I can put a link, I will. I'll check out first and ask that person, because of legal matters and stuff. We don't want him to lose any more accounts. Like PayPal have shut him down, and I don't want him to lose anything else. So basically, I'm only asking you to support the show. I'm not offering anything. I'm just, asking you from the bottom of my heart to help a good man and a good show. I love it. I love going on the show. I love all the people he has on the show. He's brought so much light to this world with humour and passion. Yeah, that's it. I don't really support many people, but when I know a bright light makes a whole lot of difference in this world, and this show, everybody might think, oh, because he's got hundreds of thousands listening. Not everybody contributes at all, because they don't think about it. It's not even on their mind. But I tell you what, it'd be on your mind if the show stopped next week and he said, you know what, I've done my best, can't do it anymore. I just don't have the funds, and I have to get a job. I don't want him to get a job. I want him to keep going. That's it really. And don't be saying that I get things out of it, please, because I don't. I don't actually get hardly anything from it at all. Few people have come to the course, but I do it out of love. And I've supported for years. So, yeah, don't be a scallywag tonight. Don't be awful tonight. We're all a bit sore, and we know what's going on right now, and it is a challenge, guys. And, it's awful saying prepare, but I think we may have to prepare. We may have to start looking at what we can do right now to... Yeah, I think if you've listened to the show this week, you'll know where we are right now with Maxegan leaving. People are saying some awful things. I mean, give the guy a break. Give the guy a break. How old is he? Somebody take the gauntlet. Somebody pick up his flame and take over him where he is. Give the guy a break. The guy wants to get away because they're after him and people are calling him. Leave him alone. Jesus Christ. I don't think he's ever said, I am the one to listen to. He said, listen to yourself, just like I do. But there's still scallywags out there who just expect so much of people who share truth. It's unreal. But that's it. I think if I'm not so tired, in fact, I think I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'll do 2 beautiful videos tomorrow. I'll do my best to do 2 beautiful videos tomorrow on some beautiful crystals, and I'll do what I'll do is I'll scroll down here tomorrow, and give me a topic. Tell me if there's something wrong or something that you need answering, and I'll take that topic and I'll do a video that day. And I might answer 2 or 3 questions on a nice video. But I want to say thank you. Even if you can't afford to support this show, this radio show, no problem. There's other things you can do to support, not only in finances, but share the show with the world. I was on it last week, and actually we didn't actually get to talk about Moldavite, which would have been nice, but we always go off on one, and then we end up talking about what's going on in today's situation, which I enjoy. I enjoy having a chat all the time with this beautiful guy. So please, on a final note, scroll down, click on the link button and make a couple of quid contribution a month. And, if he gets 5 or 10 from this, 15 people, do you know what, guys? It'll boost him up and it'll make him feel good because of the dirty, rotten, scoundrel PayPal, what they did to him. It's like, imagine having a bank account and people are subscribing and then they just stop you. I mean, it's rotten, it's dirty, it's rotten, and it's evil, and it's definitely illegal. But they don't care anymore. Legal means nothing these days. Nothing. Right and wrong means nothing these days, as you know. Nothing. Everything's up for grabs. Everything's inverted. Everything is inverted right now. So please hop along, link below, and contribute a few quid, or just a don't. No, I can't say that, can I? No, support the show. Gotta be careful what I say. It's ridiculous. We are living in a dark time. Oh, Mr. Ike, were you right? Eh? Oh, Mr. Orwell, were you right? Oh my God, guys, you were right. We really are at the point of no return. So let's try and help and support the right people in this world. I'm going to now help as well because you helped me. So we're going to help each other. So if you have contributed a crystal, or if you bought any oils or any incense from me, I'm going to take some of that and I'm going to support the show now. I promise. So if you say, oh, I can't afford, but hey, Mark, I bought a crystal from you in the past. Okay, well, I'm going to go and support from you. So have a beautiful day, guys. Till tomorrow. Let's do some great videos tomorrow. It should be fun. Thanks. Link below. Thank you.